to Hampi! This Hampi itinerary covers what to do and see on a 2 or 3 day visit of this beautiful region of Karnataka. Hampi is a small town that sits on the banks of the Tungabhadra river. Although it covers just 25 square kilometers, Hampi is filled with its rich history and culture and is known for its group of beautiful UNESCO World Heritage Monuments. Virupaksha Temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva and one of the oldest structures in the area, which is located at Hampi Bazaar. It is said that this temple believed to have been built in the 7th century. The paintings on the ceilings of the temple date back to the 14th and 16th century. Major renovations and restoration work, including the broken towers of the north and east Gopura, were undertaken at the break of the 19th century. The sunlight enters through a small opening which acts as an aperture. When the sunlight falls on Gopuram, it blocks the light and this forms a shadow. This shadow falls through an opening instead of in front of the Gopuram. This opening acts as a mirror that reflects and inverts the image, and this falls on the other side of the temple. This seems like magic and you will really enjoy the view of this inverted shadow. The ticket cost for Vijaya Vitthal Temple is ₹40 for Indians and 500 for foreigners. This ticket is valid for a single entry to this temple, Archaaeological Museum as well as the Lotus Mahal. Vijaya Vitthal Temple is located around 2 kilometers from the main road, and private vehicles like motorcycle, bike, car and buses are not allowed beyond main road. This is because to avoid damage to monuments from vibration and dust pollution. You can catch battery operated vehicles like golf cart and reach the site within 5 minutes. And the ticket cost for golf cart is ₹10 per person one way. You can also walk by self or bicycle. The road leading to the temple was once a market where horses were traded. The temple has been built for the Dravidian style of architecture and the entrance shows that beautifully. Stone Chariot is an iconic monument located in front of Vijaya Vitthal Temple in Hampi, which is dedicated to Garuda, the official vehicle of Lord Vishnu. Stone Chariot in Hampi is one of the 3 most popular stone chariots in India. Other 2 are in Konark, which is in Odisha, and Mahabalipuram, which is in Tamil Nadu. The temple features 56 musical pillars, which are also famous as Saregama pillars because of the musical notes coming out of them. These musical notes can be heard clearly when someone taps these pillars. Each pillar here supports the ceiling and the main pillars are styled in shape of musical instruments. But unfortunately now it's restricted and you can just see and admire. The Britishers were so curious about this phenomena that they had cut 2 pillars to check if there was anything inside the pillars that was produced the sound. These pillars turned out to be hollow. Even today we can see those pillars cut by the Britishers. I was also mesmerized by the trees in the complex. All around it seems there is some story waiting to be told. The tree that stands beside the temple is believed to be around 150 years old. Vijaya Vitthal Temple complex is open between 8:30 am to 5 pm on all days. Guides are also available for ₹800 to ₹1200 for the entire day who can take you around to all the tourist locations.
ये है मंकी अपने बेबी मंकी को पकड़ रहे हैं। ये है फ्लाइंग हनुमान जी। स्नेक विद लिंगम, राइट। और ये है ओनली फ्रॉग, जंपिंग फ्रॉग।
After exploring Virupaksha Temple and Vijaya Vitthal Temple, you can have lunch at Mango Tree Restaurant, which is one of the famous restaurants in Hampi. Starting in the year 1979, Mango Tree Restaurant is a vegetarian restaurant located in Kamalapur. It is one of the recommended places to have authentic South Indian food. You must try. This aquatic enclosure, which was once a part of the royal enclosure, served as the royal bath during the Vijayanagara Empire. It was constructed in such a way that no one from the outside could access the bath. The royal bath, which is over 500 years old, continues to attract tourists and is known for its delicately constructed balconies and other features. The royal bath is unique for its lack of ceiling and the fact that it is open to the weather. This is the wonderful Pushkarani of Hampi, which was conceived and constructed in just 2 weeks. Built in the 15th century, during the Vijayanagara age, this 5-level, highly symmetric, grey stone step well was used by pilgrims during the Mahanavami procession. According to the contemporary descriptions, there was a huge image of Lord Rama facing this Pushkarani until 1565. That image was broken down when Muslim sultans sacked Vijayanagara in 1565 after the Battle of Talikota. Hazara Rama Temple is a beautiful temple located at the center of royal enclosure, which is dedicated to Lord Rama. Hazara Rama Temple was built in the early part of the 15th century by Devaraya II. The term Hazara Rama literally means 1,000 Rama and refers to a large number of Ramayana panels depicted on the walls. This temple is believed to be the private temple of the kings and the royal family of Vijayanagara. Hazara Rama Temple is the only temple in Hampi which was well-carved compound wall. The outer wall of the temple includes the sculptures of some animals like horses, elephants, camels as well. Lotus Mahal is a virtual air-conditioned residence built for one of the two wives of Vijayanagara ruler, Krishna Devaraya. The Mahal had a water tank on the top, water pipes to the beams and columns, facilitating flow of water to the structure and keeping it pretty cool even in hot summer. Lotus Palace has 3 stories featuring an open design with long corridors supported by 24 pillars and no walls. It is a mix of Indian and Islamic design style can be seen in Lotus Mahal. The Archaaeological Museum at Kamalapur is dedicated to the ruins of Hampi and surrounding places. No matter how many monuments you visit in Hampi, the one place you must certainly visit is the Archaaeological Museum. Whether you visit the museum first or last, it is certainly an enriching experience which will explain much of what you see in the city. The most impressive display in the museum is a topographical representation of Hampi, marking all the monuments. Timings of the temple are 10 am to 5 pm on all days except Fridays and on national holidays. This is the largest statue in Hampi and depicts Lord Narsimha in a terrifying form. Narsimha, which means half man and half lion, is one of the 10 incarnations of Lord Vishnu. This monolithic structure, which is 6.7 meter in height, has a Lord sitting cross-legged position on the coil of giant 7-headed snake Adishesha. According to the history, it was vandalized and damaged in the year 1565. Badavi Linga, located next to Lakshmi Narsimha statue and dedicated to Lord Shiva. The stone chamber is designed without a ceiling to allow the passage of sunlight, and the base of the Shiva Linga stands permanently in water that flows around it. The last stop of the day has to be Matanga Hill. This is another spot known for serving up the best views of a sunset in Hampi because it's apparently one of the highest points in the area. There are a couple of paths that lead to the top of the Matanga Hill. After about 30 minutes of climbing, you'll reach the top and find the Virupaksha Temple. According to the mythology, Matanga Hill is one of the holy places described in the epic Ramayana as the base of Saint Matanga.
Jai Shri Ram.
It is also the place where Sugriva benefited from the magical protection of sage Matanga, who had placed a curse of death on Vali. Thank you guys for watching it till here. Don't forget to like, share और subscribe करना मेरे चैनल को for more such amazing experiences.